It's been 40 years since Gravedigger started out. Yeah, 40 years. And they are still kicking it in. I remember going to see them in 2014, I think it was. The last jaunt that I had for the magazines I write for, we used to, constantly, you'd be sent generally to Germany to listen to the album and then to interview the band. And it was Berlin. I was really looking forward to it, and on the day before I was going, I put my back out. So it was really, I could barely walk. I had to crawl into my bed, and sadly what they'd done was, it's a great idea, but the record company, I think it was Nuclear Blast, had hired in the evening a look around the Berlin dungeon, like the London dungeon. There's quite a lot of things that moved. We were standing a lot, walking around a lot. Quite a lot of things were moving about and all that kind of stuff. And they were constantly interested in what I thought, and I was in a lot of pain. Album was great, band were lovely. I interviewed them the following day, and then slowly crawled my way to the airport and the painful way home. I really wanted to see a bit more of Berlin. I thought, I've got time, I'll have it. But no, I had to lay on my bed in the fetal position, rocking and crying strangely and plaintively. And here we are, 20 years on from that. 10 years on. But maths is not my strong point. 10 years on from that, and 40 years on from when they released their first album. And they sound incredibly fresh, if you like old school heavy metal with a bit of power in it. It's called Bone Collector, this album, and it is produced with a sort of real sharpness. It's not as like it's thin. It's not as if it's thin. It's not. It sounds like a new wave of British heavy metal thing, but not with the thinness. It's got a real sheen to it, and they really are uncompromising. I mean, tracks like Bone Collector itself are fast and punchy. You've got the vocals. And Chris Bolton-Dar's been there from the beginning. He's a lovely fella and committed really to the metal. And his seasoned, almost gargled, experienced vocal is just right here. The rich, the poor, the dying, gang shouts and a real breast-beating middle, fast metal, really sharp. It could cut you. It's got real energy to it. The Devil's Serenade is a bit more accessible, but still with that big guitaring, you could see it from miles away. The bubbling guitar here and the guitar solo and the real hard rock and metal feel to that solo really adds something. You've got Made of Madness, which is double kick drumming, old fast stuff, running about. Nobody is saying, oh, well, we are a bit older now, so maybe we should stop. And Forever Evil and Buried Alive is nasty. That riffing's almost nasty. It's there to cut you. It's got bad intent. They're really enjoying themselves. They're a band who really enjoy what they do, who really want you to enjoy it. It's simple. It's beautifully done. We know exactly what we're doing here. It is a great album. And I'm delighted to be able to say that after 40 years in the saddle. Here's to the next 40. Because with albums like this, they're never going to dig their own grave. Ta-ta.